What's up everyone, it's Kyle from Color Expression, back with another swatch and review. Today we're checking out the new One Coat Chrome collection from Holo Taco, which is their 5 new metallic shades. And when they say one coat, they truly mean one coat. I am so excited to look at these shades with you guys. But also alongside this collection came the new Quick Dry base, which was formulated to use with these polishes specifically, but can also be used with any polishes that you already own, and it does dry pretty quickly, so we'll look at that as well. These shades are here to stay, so even if they sell out, they should be restocked, and each of the metallics retails for $14 USD. The new base coat retails for $12 USD, or currently you can grab the collector's box still, which we'll look at in a moment, but you can grab the whole set and it comes with the base coat for $82 USD. And I imagine once these sell out, they will have some sort of discounted bundle possibly, so definitely keep your eye out for that on the Holo Taco site, which I will link down below. Holo Taco is an independent nail polish brand owned by fellow YouTuber Christine of Simply Not Logical. Their polishes are 5-free, vegan, and cruelty-free, and they ship to quite a few countries, so I will leave links in the description to that as well so you can see if they ship to yours. Drop a like on this video and subscribe if you haven't already, so you're always getting the newest Holo Taco and nail polish content, but I think it's time we finally head on to the swatches. But first we will quickly look at the collector's box, so you can see it's mostly this sort of silver metallic finish with the Holo Taco logo and branding all over it. And then on the sides we got these nice purple side panels. So overall I like the look of this box, and once we open it up you can see the top had that sort of mirror-like part, and then down on the bottom we're getting that silver again with all of the polishes in their boxes. And overall, I think that this box was really nice. I like the theming of it. It goes obviously really well with the polishes. And then the base coat does come with the collector's box, but just, you know, on the side. And usually in swatch videos, I don't swatch the base coat, but since this is a new base specifically formulated for these polishes, I figured we should take a quick little look at it. So you can see pretty normal application. It was nice and easy to apply. And honestly, probably 45 seconds later, you can see it looks still sort of shiny, like almost semi-matte, but it was totally dry. So we are going to move on to our first polish. This is World's First, which is not actually the world's first silver metallic polish, but it is Holo Taco's first silver metallic. And there's definitely a few things to note with this formula. So the main thing is you're going to want to do as few brush strokes as possible. So you'll see throughout this swatch video, for the most part, I'm going to do one down the center, one on each side, and then one down the middle again, just to sort of even that all out. And the other thing is we actually wrapped the tip before painting the rest of the nail, and that's just to help eliminate at the end, you don't want to wrap the tip of the nail and sort of mess up that brush stroke pattern. So we do it in that order. You'll see it throughout this video if you want some sort of guidance on how to paint your nails once your shades come in. But I think that this finish is so beautiful. It gets so shiny. It's honestly so hard to capture in person. And the other thing real quick is the brand recommends to not put top coat over these. So of course I wanted to just see what top coat would do. So here on the left, this is the swatch with no top coat, and then on the right, you'll see the one with top coat, and on camera, it's really hard to see any difference, but in person, that right side is just a little bit duller, but honestly, if you're just wearing these nails, I don't think you're gonna notice that necessarily, so if you're not purchasing these because of the potential low wear time, I feel like you can put top coat on and it's not gonna be that big of a deal. Up next, we have Pink Steel, which is that same metallic formula, but now we are getting this really nice pink shade. And I know the first swatch was kind of an information dump, but now you can sort of take in how we're wrapping the tip. We're doing that one stroke down the middle, one on each side, and then one final one down the middle. And that is truly all we did for this application. And in all the swatches, that's exactly how I painted every nail. One coat and you get this full coverage. It is honestly kind of mind-blowing. And I know that on the last one also we mentioned that we don't want to use top coat necessarily for these polishes, but even without top coat I find that they dried down really quickly and lasted at least a day with minimal tip wear, so it's not like that was a huge factor in these not lasting long. Next up is Trophy Life, and this one is a pretty cool toned gold polish, and I feel like the gold could have gone either way, but with the rest of the shades in this collection, it does make sense that this was a bit of a cooler gold instead of like a really rich warm gold. I feel like that kind of would have stood out in this collection, but if people like these formulas, I'm sure the brand would consider releasing more someday. And I feel like I can't say anything without the swatch just flying right by because it is so quick for these polishes. These are honestly like, if you're ever in a rush to just get out the door, this would be the perfect collection to just throw on your nails and they're dry and you know they're going to be good for at least whatever you're going to do in that moment. So I feel like that's kind of a cool little perk of using these polishes. Next we have Aquafoil, which is this turquoise metallic shade, and I do feel like it mainly leans blue, but we get those sort of hints of green here and there, and I feel like overall I really like this shade. It was definitely a standout for me. I feel like it's not necessarily what I would expect in a metallic collection, but I really enjoyed it. I feel like once you paint it on and let it dry down a little bit and you get that just full metallic sheen, it looks so good. I feel like this is going to be such a good summer color, and I don't know, I just really like this one. I feel like especially too once you see it as a full manicure, it hits different, you know? This one looks so good and like light and watery and breezy, and I don't know, I just want to be on a beach, I think. I'm sick of the snow. Rounding out the collection, we have Iron Violet, which is this absolutely beautiful purple metallic shade. I feel like this one is such a standout for me. The purple is perfect. I feel like it's not too dark, it's not too light. It's just such a great shade and exactly what I didn't know I needed, but now I have, so I'm very happy about it. You can see we got that total one coat coverage. I feel like also the swatches are so satisfying of these polishes because it just goes on and totally covers the nail. It's honestly unreal. So I totally recommend trying out one of these shades if they call to you. I feel like if you try it out, you're probably not going to be disappointed. Obviously, there are quirks with this collection, but I think they can easily be overlooked for the beautiful manicure that you get in the end. Looking at the whole collection together, you can really see how the colors work well together, but they're also super unique all in their own way. So I like the variation we got. I feel like they sort of pair well together. If you want to do nail art or a Skittle manicure with these, that's definitely going to look so good. So overall, I really like how this whole collection turned out. All right, now that we have seen these new shades, I want to hear your thoughts on them. So leave a comment down below. Let me know which one is your favorite, which ones are you picking up or are you thinking of picking up, and what are your thoughts on this new formula? Personally, based on my expectation of what these polishes were going to be, just because of the disclaimers at launch that you have to use the base coat, you don't use top coat, like they might not last very long, I didn't really know what to expect. But once these actually arrived and I saw them in person and I got to try them out, I feel like they definitely exceeded my expectations. The finish is so gorgeous. I've had this manicure on for 24 hours. It hasn't chipped. There's like a little bit of tip wear, but it's really not that bad. So I feel like Holo Taco is just letting you know some of this stuff up front, so you're not maybe disappointed when you get something and then it's not what you expect. But as long as they're laying it all out like this, I feel like they're being very transparent, and they did take a risk with this release with this formula, and I personally think it was worth it. I really love these polishes. Like I mentioned earlier, don't forget to subscribe so you're never missing out on the new videos. I know we didn't have a fun little intro for this one, but I wanted to get you guys these swatches as soon as possible, so here we are. I hope that you enjoyed them. I had a great time making this video using these polishes and getting to talk about them with you, but I think that's going to be it for this one today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Next we have Aquafoil, which is this sort of turquoise